Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Valeria Senta, and I am your identity coach, here to empower you to become you. Find out your identity, find out who you are is very important. Find out actually what makes you you, all right? What makes you are? What makes you the I am that you're supposed to be? What makes you become actually that person, right? That is good to this world, because you have something good to offer, and not all of us is going to do that. Not all of us is going to walk according to the purpose that we have on earth. Is it okay? It is what it is. That's life, right? I really believe still that my mission is to help you become the best version of you, because if you are at your best, you will make this world a little bit better, and that small little itty bit that you can do is going to change people's lives. All right, so let's talk about, you already saw the title, right? You already saw the title. That's why you clicked on this video to watch it. And hey, it's called the law of entropy. Think about a garden, right? If a garden, if you leave it unattended, what happens is weeds starts to grow and things start to change in such a way that you don't want it to change, right? You're like, hey, I don't want, no. But it actually happens. It actually happens that when you leave things unattended, they move to disorder. Anything and everything that you leave unattended, that you don't spend no energy with it, is going to move to disorder. Give you another example. If I don't take a shower every day, right? If I don't take a shower every day, at least one every day, after a while, and don't laugh, but it works with you too, right? If you don't take a shower every day, eventually you're gonna start stinking. You can be the most beautiful or the most whatever you want to be, but if you leave your personal hygiene unattended, it will move to disorder. That's the second law of thermodynamics, which is the law of entropy. That means actually no good thing happens unintentionally. No good thing happens unintentionally. We got to come to a place in life that we realize that, okay, if we want things to change in our lives, if we want things to become better, we have to do something about it. Wishing about it, praying about it, even though I really believe in prayer. Prayer is good. Don't stop praying. But praying only about it and not doing anything about it is not going to help. Right? So going back to who I am an identity coach. I believe that if you really want to become who you are supposed to be, if you want to really tap into your fullest potential, you're supposed to actually work diligently on your mind, diligently on your mindset, understanding that, if you just like the Bible says, that don't be conformed by the things of this world, but be renewed, be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Your mind, and it's not a one-time thing. Your mind has to constantly be renewed. And how do you renew your mind? One of the ways that you renew your mind is by reading books. One of the books that I started to read just now is right here. The Spirit of Leadership by Dr. Miles Monroe. It's a powerful book. Another book that is so powerful is this one. Now, of course, you don't see no title, but it's the Bible, right? You have to transform your mind constantly. You have to renew your mind constantly. The law of entropy states, anything that's left alone, unattended, it moves to disorder. Everything moves from order to disorder. It moves from disorder to more disorder. So if you leave your mind unattended, and being an identity coach, I know that your mind is important, but your identity is as important as that. If you don't work on it daily, it's not gonna get better. If you don't work on your mind daily, it's not gonna get better. If you don't think about who you are and actually step into your greatness, step into the power of you, step into the fullness of you. Potential is untapped energy, and we all have so much potential in us. We all have things that we can accomplish if we just only knew who we are, or who we can become. as an identity coach, my task is to help you understand that you are much more than you can think right now. You can describe yourself to me in so many words, telling me all that you do, all your talents, and all those things. And I'm still going to tell you that you are much more than that. Because who you are right now is great and it's amazing, and all those things that you understand about you. But you can be so much more. You can become so much more. You can become. You can take different roles in life. You can take different directions in life. You can take the identity that fits the role that you need. Let me give you an example. If I'm at school working as a teacher, I will not be a father, right? That identity doesn't help me at that place. So you are much more than you think that you are right now. You can achieve so much more, right? Even as a teacher, I might be some kind of teacher as at this point of my life, but at the same time, I can grow to become a better teacher. I can grow to become a stupendous teacher that people are like, wow, they will be sitting on my lips to say, just to hear me speak, right? Jesus, for example, at the age of 12, he amazed people already, but they weren't at that point that they wanted to just sit down and the whole day and hear his teaching. Maybe they were, but compare the Jesus at 12 and the Jesus at 30. Now he's a developed man. He developed even his identity even more, knowing who he is, walking in who he is. To know who you are and to walk into your identity. There's two different things. I can tell you're the Duke of. You grow up in a family that you are a duke or you are a king. You're supposed to be a king. You're a prince right now. But knowing that you're a prince and walking as a prince, walking in your identity is something completely different. So my task, my life's purpose is to talk about identity, because if anything, look at what's happening in the world right now. People don't know who they are anymore. People really don't know who they are right now, right? And it starts young, and it doesn't start young because kids grow up not knowing who they are. It starts young because at young age they are being influenced in every kind of direction right now, right? You can be everything that you want to be, and at every time and any time at any given moment that you want to become whatever you can. And that sounds good how it was taught in the past. Like, okay, you want to become an astronaut, go for it. You can become an astronaut. You can become a doctor. Yes, talking about the roles that we play, right? But now you can become anything. Oh, you're a boy in a girl's body, or you're a girl in a boy's body. So you can become anything. And mind you, as a grown up already, to come to this decision it's a hassle. It's like, how do I move from this identity that I have or that has been given to me or whatever I feel? Okay, So, but now even the kids, and this is being imprinted from young on the kids right now. Like, okay, you can do, and I'll probably get some lashbacks from this. It's okay. It's okay, because opinions are a dime a dozen. So you can look at my opinion as that also. But as an identity coach, if I look at this time, day and age, we are in an identity crisis right now. We are. And we have been there for a long while. And I'll be teaching about this. I'll be talking about this based on the Bible, based on the teachings that I've been getting from the Bible, from the great book. But I'm also going to be talking about my experience, right? Growing up, not knowing who you are, understanding that, okay, I have this, this is my name. A lot of times when people ask people, right, who are you? And you're like, okay, yeah, my name is, but you're more than your name. Oh, I work at, okay, yes, but you're more than your work. Who are you really? What is the essence of you? What are the belief systems that are in your mind? What is it that you aspire? What is it that you believe that is your purpose, your life's purpose? What is it? How are you intertwined, and how do you think, and how is it's fascinating to know that we can achieve so many things in life if you just understand that we are so much more than we think that we are right now. Being is important. That's why we are called human being. We're supposed to be. And if you understand who you are, if you understand who you can be, the person that you can become, man, it unlocks so many things in your life. It changes so many things in your life that you'll be like, wow. So I didn't intend to go this long, as usual, of course. But I wanna encourage you to think about this. Who are you? Good. Who are you? Describe yourself in any way that you desire. Be it your name, be it the roles that you play in this life, the career that you have, whatever it is, right? Now, I want to ask you the second question. Who do you want to be? Who do you aspire to be? That's the second question right there. Who do you aspire to be? No. Is it the same person that you said that you are? Or do you want to accomplish a little bit more in your life? If you desire more, the law of entropy states that anything left by itself will move to disorder. Meaning, if you want to become all of that, it's never going to happen if you just let it go. Just leave it and just say, oh, eventually it's going to happen. It's not. It's not going to happen. So, I want to encourage you to find a coach. I have a coach. I'm a coach. I have a coach. I need a coach. If nothing else, I need to be coached by books. Because if I'm supposed to believe that improvement doesn't just happen by happenstance, that means I need to work on my improvement daily. I need to work on my mind daily. I need to work on becoming who I'm supposed to be daily. And it's not something that just happens. I have to be intentional about it. If I just leave this room as it is, it will become a disaster. It will move into disorder. I will have papers all over the place and everything, but I can't. I need to come to a place that I say, you know what? I'm taking responsibility over my life. I'm taking the responsibility, the ability to respond, the ability to go back and take matters into my hand. Because just like God asked Moses, when Moses was like, okay, I'm going to Pharaoh, and you want me to do all of this, but how do I do this? And God asked him like, hey, what do you have in your hand? What do you have in your hand right here? Oh wait, it's a staff. Okay, let's use that. Whatever you have in your hands right now, use it to become all that you can be. Because I believe that you can be a lot. And you can accomplish a lot. You can be all that you need to be. But it will not happen by happenstance. It will not happen by happenstance. You gotta work on it. That's how simple it is. You gotta work on it. Alright, so I'll see you next time. Take care and let's make this happen. The law of entropy. Man, I've been hearing about this for a long while. I'm like, wow, so powerful. It's so powerful. So till next time. Bye bye.